little bit more about the role you take on during the live lessons?
So since I am the long-term substitute, I kind of facilitate anything for the Chinese teachers since they're not here in person. I started having the students take daily notes whenever each lesson, whenever new information is presented. It's also seen that if you write notes for certain people, that you retain the information better. So I think having them have their little journals, each student has their own composition book and they have their notes dated of the new information we learn every day. I also take notes for myself just in case a student is missing, a student's absent. That way, if they need them, I have them as well. Kind of accountability, like if I'm taking notes, you guys can take notes as well. I also help with assignments. So if, for example, if the teacher wants them to have assignments, homeworks, I'll make sure to have it on the board, reminders, just so that way they turn them into me. I'll have them physically with me just in case, just to make sure that they're doing it. On Fridays, we don't have the Zoom online classes with the teachers, but I do have access to MedLanguages myself. So sometimes they provide, whether it's notes, activities for the holidays. I try to incorporate the cultural aspect on Fridays with my students. I do have a poster. It's of the Forbidden City. I kind of had it where they could choose from certain topics. They were in groups of 5. This also has lights, it turns on. They kind of drew a photo in the middle. So, and they did some information. I had them color it. They had some photos. And then some characters as well, so they can incorporate some Chinese in there as well. I gave them about 3 weeks to work in groups. They were able to choose their topics, and I helped as much as I could, whether it's printing, information. It was a good project. But yes, on Fridays, we tend to focus on the culture aspect, whether that's festivals, traditions, dishes. I try to incorporate that way they can see it's not just the language itself, it's more to it. As we know, culture and religion as well plays a part in learning a language. And I try to make it fun as much as I can. The MedLanguages provides videos at times, even activities for the holidays. So if a holiday is coming up, I tend to give that out as well, whether it's crossword, a video of the culture in China. The students love that. I get emails of, hey, you know, Christmas is coming up or the Chinese New Year's is coming up. These are certain examples or activities that you can do with your students, or that other programs have done, or that we encourage you to look at. So I really appreciate that because that does help. The students enjoy it.
Is there anything that I left out that you think would be helpful for, potential teachers or current teachers to know about what you do?
I would say just for sure participate and be interactive. I know every situation is different. I have been more hands-on with the material, with the notes and my students. But I believe that has helped me not just learn how the students are learning, but also how to respond if they have questions. Since I am taking notes, I am learning with the 6th grade. It has helped me with my 7th grade and 8th grade as well. And knowing if they have a question, sir, is this how we say this? And I will look at my notes. Yes, this is how we say this. And even like I mentioned before, the teachers as well are surprised at times when I respond in Chinese. And they're like, oh, you're learning, sir? I'm like, yes, I am learning with the 6th graders, but I appreciate it. Thank you.